Hi everybody, Scott back here with another video today. And today I'm going to show you a card that means a lot to me because when I was a kid growing up, probably my first real big cards that I collected besides 77s were probably 78. I bought many packs of 78s. And this card was a card I kept pulling out of my pack. Pulling out of packs all the time as a kid. I must have pulled 3 or 4 out. It's my favorite card growing up. I love the uniform. I love the design of the card. And of course the player was great. It's a 78 Topps Pete Rose. And this is a beautiful example of a 78 Topps Pete Rose. Beautifully sharp. A nice looking card. And yes, believe it or not, other than that bubblegum card I like from 76, this one here is probably one of my favorite cards of all time since I was a kid. I always liked this card because I kept pulling out of packs, like I said. And Pete Rose was one of my favorite players, and he was just one of the greatest players ever to play the game. And I liked him back then. We had that big hit streak. Me and my dad would be watching every time Pete Rose would come up. They'd flash the at bat on TV. And they didn't do that back then anymore. But back then, in those days, when you're watching baseball on ABC or whatever, every time Pete Rose come up the bat, they would put that at bat. They'd stop the game. They wouldn't stop the game, but they'd put his at bat up to see if he was going to get that hit. So he had that 44 game hitting streak back. I think it was 78. So 78 is a great year for me because the Yankees won the World Series again. And all that good stuff with Reggie Jackson. But Pete Rose was one of my favorite players of all time. And this is one of my favorite cards, if not my favorite card of all time. Because that's when I grew up back in the 70s. Playing wiffle ball, practicing being all the players. Pete Rose was one of those players. Let me show you the back of the 78 Topps. Beautiful card, like I said. I know it's a little dark, but I love the backs as well. But this Pete Rose card is a great card. Card number 20 of the 78 set. Like I said, probably my favorite card I ever had in my collection, just because of having it, and I like the looks of it, the uniform, that Cincinnati Reds logo, written in cursive letter on the side there. So thanks for watching, guys. Just want to show my favorite card off to you. Take care. Remember to collect what you like. Keep loving the hobby, and we'll see you again soon with another one. Take care.